and but I have so many memories when you were in Chicago eating, breakfast together, drinking tea, and cooking together. But my recent best memory is our Seattle trip. We were together only for like a 1.5 days, but you have planned so well, going to the Starbucks and having a dessert and going hiking, and we really enjoyed it. I mean, every now and then we keep on thinking about it, and but you had planned so well. So, and I wish you all the best, and wish you a very, very happy, healthy, and long happy life. And
Don't forget 40 years. All right, that's an inside joke. All right, a great time. Thank you.
તો આરતીબેન સાથેની આમ તો બધી બહુ મેમરી છે, પણ એક મેમરી મને બહુ ગમે કે અમે લોકો છે ને લગભગ આઈ થિંક સેકન્ડ ટાઈમ ડિઝનીલેન્ડમાં ગયા હતા. તો તે વખતે યુઝ્યુઅલી હું પહેલો ઉઠી જાઉં ને પછી છોકરા અને અલકાન બધા ધીમે ધીમે ઉઠે એમ. પણ એક દિવસે જોયું તો આરતીબેન મારા પહેલાં ઉઠી અને કંઈક ટેબલ પર બેસીને કંઈક લખતા હતા. તો મેં કહ્યું કે આરતુ બેટા તું તો વહેલી વહેલી ઉઠી જઈને આ શું કરે? તો કે ડેડી આપણે બધું આજે પ્લાનિંગ કરીએ, ડિઝનીમાં આપણે કઈ જવાનું, શું કરવાનું. મેં કહું આ તો છોકરી મારાથી એક સ્ટેપ આગળ નીકળી ગઈ કે આમ એણે જોયું પહેલા દિવસે કે થોડું ડિસઓર્ગેનાઇઝ છે તો લાવ એને ઓર્ગેનાઇઝ કરી. તો મને બહુ ગમેલું. મેં કહું આ છોકરો આમ મારાથી એક સ્ટેપ આગળ નીકળી જવાનું, એટલે મને બહુ આનંદ થયો તે વખતે. એ મારી એક એવી અનોખી એક મેમરી છે. આજે હું વિચાર કરું તો મને બહુ આનંદ થાય.
આરતીબેનની મેમરી તો ખાસ મારા માટે તો એ છે કે નાની હતી ત્યારે એને ગોળીઓના ઉપવાસ બહુ મક્કમતાથી કર્યા હતા. ઘણી 5 વર્ષની હતી એ વખતે, અને મોટી થઈ ત્યારે એને સોમવાર છેક મેરેજ થયા ત્યાં સુધી બહુ મક્કમતાથી સરસ રીતે કર્યા કે એનું જે માટે એને કરવા હતા એ માટે એને બરાબર પાર પાડ્યા.
There are a lot of memories that I have with you, Aarti, but if I had to choose a couple, I think there are a couple that really come to mind. The first is when you came to Chicago for the very first time, and we went to Six Flags, and we just spent the whole day in line and riding rides and getting to know each other on a level that we never had before. I think it was just so simple, but so perfect at the same time, and it's a reflection of how captivating you are. I think 10 years later, I still hang on to every word that you say, and every moment of bonding with you is just as special as it was 10 years ago for the first time. The second memory I remember also is when the very first phone call that we had. I remember riding the megabus home from Ohio, and we were just asking each other questions about who we were and what our goals were. And I remember like 10 hours flying by from when I got on the bus to when I got back to Chicago, and I didn't even realize it. I think getting to know you has been one of my life's greatest blessings, and I hope to continue to do that forever.
One of my favorite memories with Aarti is definitely going to Costa Rica last year. We went the week before I was going to match for residency, and it was so nice just getting to leave town, relax, enjoy the moment before the big day. And one of the days, Aarti and I actually kind of had like a spa day. We got massages and stuff like that. And it was just a really great memory. That's never something we ever got to do growing up. And it was fun that I got to do that with her. And also, I just think I took a moment that day and realized like how much closer we had gotten over the past few years, and only made me more excited for what was to come.
Happy birthday, Aarti! My absolute favorite memory with Aarti has to by far be the weekend that me and Amar came down to Kansas City to spend the weekend with you guys. That was one of the most fun weekends of 2019. Aarti, you did such an amazing job in planning that entire weekend, down to the elaborate meal that you made for us Friday night when we got there at midnight. We just can't believe how much you did for us that weekend, and I will always remember it. And we look forward to so many more weekends with you guys in Kansas City and in Chicago.
So my favorite memory with Aarti is at Diwali parties when we are getting ready. Aarti always ends up helping me put my sari on. I should be helping her, but it always happens that she helps me and puts my sari on before she gets ready. That's my favorite memory with her. It happens every single year.
Hi. So my best memory of Aarti is in December 2014 when she came over. We had gotten the biggest Christmas tree, and I remember, we were all like acting crazy, and all I could think about is like, she probably thinks we're all crazy, but it was just so much fun, and all together we put that tree up. And I still look at those pictures and really reminisce about the wonderful memories we created.
Happy birthday, Aarti.
Happy birthday.
We just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday, Aarti. And as far as a favorite memory I have, I know one time in particular, it was when you came for Shivani's graduation that you and I just sat together and talked for a long time, and that really was heartwarming for me, and it was really special, and I think we got to really connect and get to know each other better then. And I just watch you over and over again and see that you're just an amazing, loving, caring person to everybody around you, young and old. And I am so happy that you're in our lives. We're lucky to have you. We love you and wish you a happy birthday.
Love you.
Love you. Love you.
Happy birthday, Aarti.
Happy birthday.
So we wanted to share our favorite memory of Aarti, and we had come to Chicago for a visit, went to Snehal Masi's house, and we were all outside on the patio, and some family member, Snehal Masi, someone asked Aarti to sing a bhajan. And not only does she have a great voice, but she blew everyone away with her bhajan. And the family was super impressed. And we thought to ourselves, oh boy, we have this amazing new family member, and she's now the new Dai Chokri of our family.
Me, the previously Dai Chokri, right here. Secondly, I think the best part of Aarti is how she just fits in wherever she goes, right? I remember her time when Sahir and her had come down here for interviews for med school. They kind of just had dinner with us. They kind of stayed with us for the weekend. And it was like they never missed a beat, right? I think Sahil even came to our neighbor's pool party with us. It was great. I think that's one of the favorite things I love about her, is that she just fits in.
Happy birthday, Aarti! We just wanted to say happy birthday. My favorite memory with you, Aarti, is when we went to San Francisco and we ate our way through the entire town. I feel like it was the first time that we really got to bond, and I think it really solidified our friendship.
My favorite memory is whenever we're bouncing off office facts to each other.
Hi, my love. Happy 30th birthday. I wish we could be celebrating our dirty 30s together, but I guess we'll just have to have a super epic party when we can finally go out again. Gosh, well, we've known each other a long time, perhaps too long, some might say. And I feel like my favorite memory of us and us being friends is kind of two memories. Being in each other's weddings. It was really meaningful for me to share in your day, and very meaningful for me to have you share in my day.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aarti. Happy birthday to you. Oh my God, you're finally almost old. 30? Welcome to the club. So Sahil decided it'd be a great idea to put a video together and have me answer a couple of questions about you. Let's see. Favorite memory? There's a lot of those. Match day. Definitely got to see me cry. Can't say that about most people. All the fun after match day. And probably when you found out about Adam. I think you actually cried at my text messages.
Happy birthday, Aarti! Now you're 30! I hope you have the best day celebrating with Sahil. Super cute. He asked us to make this video, so I think he wanted us to talk about our favorite memories. So I can't pick just one, but obviously all of our time together in residency, our clinic dinners together. I really enjoyed my MICU Nights experience with you and E-Jazz, and the time that you were getting jalapenos on your half of the pizza, and then E-Jazz made a comment about it. That was pretty good. And then when he bashed Ina Garten in front of you, and it was a very traumatic experience for you, and I think you've gotten over it, but that was probably one of the funniest things. I'm lucky that I was able to visit you in Kansas City and go to the zoo with you and hang out with you and Sahil and Ami and eat pizza, so that was nice.
Hi Aarti, happy birthday. Your lovely husband asked us to make a little birthday video for you, so I had to prepare myself, put on all my makeup, and I feel like I'm an Instagram blogger right now. And this is take 3 because the little beast keeps squeaking some of his toys. So we have 3 questions that we were to answer pertaining to you. The first one is, what is our favorite memory of you? And I have to say, my favorite memory is probably listening to you argue with our attending HPOP and clinic. It was both terrifying and pretty impressive, and terrifying at the same time. I think we have a lot of good memories with our clinic dinners too, which I always loved.
Hi Aarti, happy birthday, happy 30th birthday. I can't believe we're gonna be 30 this year. It's very, very hard to imagine, because we're all just kids at heart. But I'm glad you are safe and healthy, and that's all that matters. I know you had planned a lot for your birthday, and I'm sorry we couldn't able to do what you wanted to do, but I'm glad Sahil has put this together, and thank you, Sahil, for incorporating me in this video. First, my favorite memory of you is probably just you, me, and Shraddha hanging out. That was my favorite, like that was it. Because there's no drama, there was no he did this, she did this, or I don't like her, or anything of that sort. It was just we talked about the most randomest stuff. And I always looked forward to hanging out with you guys again.
I have a lot of favorite memories for both of us. One of my favorite memory is interviewing together and our monthly Chipotle lunch dates that we used to go on during like our 3rd through 6th year, just to catch up and talk and chill.
They're gonna share a special memory with you. My favorite memory with Aarti Masi is when going to their house on October and having pumpkin pie, because Aarti Masi is sweet and spicy. My favorite memory with Aarti Masi was the first time when I came to their apartment, when they took us a little tour of their apartment and getting our feet wet in the swimming pools.
Happy birthday, Aarti!
Happy birthday, Aarti. Hope it's a good one.
We are excited to be a part of this. Sahil asked us to come up with a little special something for you, and I'm just going to go through what I remember most about you. My favorite memory of you is when, it was actually recently, truthfully, when I went up for Garba, and you, me, and Sahil went on a walk, but essentially you and I basically had a really close heart-to-heart about everything in life.
Hey Aarti, happy 30th birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and welcome to the club, finally. I hope this year brings so much more joy, happiness, and new experiences with your family and friends. One of my favorite memories, or actually 2 things, is literally last week. Remember when we were trying to make Krupa's scrapbook? We were literally on the phone
discussing this, looking at samples of your scrapbook pages, scavenging for photos from the last several years, and then deciding that we're just gonna stick some shit on paper and call it a day. Meanwhile, Sahil in the background is adding word art, clip art to just put titles down for things. It made me laugh because this is the type of jank ass shit that I could only expect to do with you guys and have it be acceptable. And it makes me laugh every time I think about it. The second thing was actually, I don't know if you remember, but for your wedding, Sahil Krupa and I drove down for, I believe it was here for Mehndi, and it made me laugh because we hadn't really met that many times before that, and yet here we are showing up at your doorstep and you're welcoming us with open arms and, you know, really making sure that we had a great time. And I think about that so fondly.
Happy birthday, Aarti. We have so many great memories together that I can't narrow it down to just one. I've loved seeing us evolve from babies to teenagers to young adults. And no matter how far apart we are from each other, we've never let that distance our relationship and our friendship.
Hi, Aarti. Happy birthday. I am sad that you have to celebrate your 30th in quarantine, but I hope that this video and just seeing all your loved ones help celebrate, makes you feel a little bit better. So I guess my favorite memory of us, I have a few. I feel like growing up, definitely like our youth camp memories, just hanging out during youth camp. I can't think of anything specific. I do remember you used to always call me your little squirrely though. And I loved like in youth camp, like you were always so independent and whatever you wanted to do. Like there would be times where all of us would be like, let's go like do this silly thing. And Aarti would be like, oh, I'm going to go learn bhajans from this auntie. So, I mean, I think that's awesome. Like you always knew what you wanted to do and then you would go and do it. And I think it takes a lot of confidence to be able to do that when you're a kid. Also recently, I guess it's been really nice to get to know you even better, spending time with you, you know, at family parties, at Garbas, always a great time. You've just always added like this dynamic to the group, and I love how much you go out of your way to really talk to everybody in the room, and I think that that's a really important quality to have too.
Hi, Aarti. I want to wish you a very happy birthday. And thanks to your husband for allowing us to help participate in this virtual celebration. My favorite memory of you was when you spent almost 2 hours getting Jess and Kelsey and I dressed for the rehearsal dinner, making us beautiful with our saris. Without you, we would never have pulled that off. I have lots of other wonderful memories, but that is one of the funniest and best memories I have. And thank you for making us fit in and look beautiful at that wedding reception.
Yeah, we had a really amazing time and we got a lot of good memories at Coldstone. Me and Megha and Aarti, we spend hours at a time sometimes, sitting there and talking about life and about us in general. So that was a really amazing time to spend with Aarti, and we were lucky to spend that time with her. And if she was a dessert, she would be cinnamon roll. She is really sweet to everybody, all her friends, but at the same time, she's also honest and she tells the truth. She's spicy as well. She has the flair in her to convey that truth to everybody and be honest to everybody.
Hope you have a great day. Bye, Aarti Fia.
Bye, Aarti. Bye.
So Sahil had a few questions for us to answer. Tamanna's going to start off.
The first question was, what's one of your favorite memories? And I think the first thing that comes to my mind is when you came over and you taught me how to set the dance for these guys for Vivek's wedding, because I was so clueless and you were so kind enough to come in and help me. I really appreciate that.
Hey Aarti, happy birthday. So for the first question, favorite memory, I think one of the favorite memories was when we first met, first year in the dorms. We would stay up all night talking about religion, talking about theology, talking about anything, but they were really in-depth discussions. Those are my best memories with you.
Hello there. Happy birthday, Aarti. Let's see what we got to do here. What is my favorite memory of Aarti? I think that it would be all the times we were just hanging out and chilling at Park Reserve.
My favorite memory of Aarti, there's many to choose from, like her
bachelorette party and our trip to the Smokies, and just lots of med school memories. But probably my funniest memory is when I got myself locked out of our apartment on our apartment or condo balcony as I was waving Aarti and Arfa off on their like outlet mall trip or something. They were going to the mall, I think. And I didn't realize that somehow the balcony door locked from the inside or something. And so Aarti had somehow didn't have a key either. I'm confused about why. Aarti had locked herself out. That's right. Aarti had locked herself out of the condo, and she came downstairs with Arfa and was yelling at me, like talking to me through, with me standing in the balcony, and was like, "Hey girl, I forgot. I left my keys inside. Can you get them for me?" Like, I locked myself out, and I was like, "Oh, no worries." And I tried to get back in, and I couldn't because I had locked myself in the balcony. So both of our pairs of keys were locked inside the condo. So yeah, that was funny. So then Aarti and Arfa had to like abandon their trip, I think, or maybe they still, I don't know. Yeah, I think they instead went to Aarti's dad to get his spare and brought it back to let me out. So I was just chilling on the balcony in my hobo clothes for like a good hour while the construction workers across the street were like, "What the heck is she doing?" That's my funniest memory that I can recall as of now.
Happy birthday, Aarti.
Happy birthday, Aarti. Hope you have
Got a
an
sign for you.
awesome 30th in quarantine.
We got a little sign for you too.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's Ricky's reused birthday sign, but it still works.
Third birthday we've used it for.
Yes. Alrighty. Okay, Ricky. So what is your favorite memory with Aarti?
Probably the 2 years that we were fellows together at KU. So many memories.
Okay. Well, my favorite memory with Aarti wasn't actually with Aarti. It was when Aarti's mom called me Aarti's best friend at Ricky's graduation party. And then I got to tell Aarti that story when I was in line going through security.
Happy birthday, Aarti Ben. I hope this video just shows you just how special you are to everybody. My favorite memory of you would be just anytime, I would have a sleepover and you would have your friends over. You made a point to include us or acknowledge us, and I just loved that you always made me feel welcome.
Hi, Aarti Ben. I wish you a very happy birthday. My favorite memory with you is definitely last May at Ricky and Yoshoni's 1-year anniversary party when it was just me and you getting to hang out and talk the whole time. The reason that's so special to me is because just spending one-on-one time with you is very reminiscent to me of how when I was a kid, I would tag along with my sister to your parents' house, and those two wouldn't let me hang out with them. So I always got to play with you, and you always kept me entertained, and that relationship is always something that I valued since I was a kid. And so hanging out with you one-on-one was a great time.
Happy birthday, Aarti.
So I think that my most distinct memory growing up of you is just being so mesmerized by every time when we did Garba, because I wouldn't really do Garba, but you would just have like the best arm motions and they would just be the most distinct, and it was just all very mesmerizing. I think I just always admired you for that.
Okay, so my favorite memory of Aarti is when she choreographed the Nacho Ballet dance. I just thought she was the coolest, hottest, most talented dancer and choreographer in all of Kansas City, and I like literally wanted to be her because she was just such an amazing dancer, and the dance was so like cool and well done.
Happy birthday! We just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. We can't believe you're 30. I don't want to say the number, but you're young and beautiful still, so it doesn't matter. So one of our favorite memories, or at least mine, is the times that you would come pick me up for Yuvatika Kendra. You would drive from UMKC, you would pick me up, I'd be in high school. So during that entire car ride, we would just bond, we would talk, and we would really connect on a different level than what we had previously connected on. And so that would probably be my favorite memory of you.
My favorite memory of you is when we made those really bad but really good cookies. It turned out really funny, and I think that was like my most memorable moment. Obviously, I was young when we were growing up, so I don't have anything that dates back that long ago, but that was a pretty funny night. And then
I would say my favorite memory that I had with you was at Tina Ben's first baby shower. We were all sitting around the table, and I was humming Britney Spears song underneath my voice, and I had no idea that I was humming it aloud. And all of a sudden you said, "Is that a Britney Spears song?" And I was kind of like paralyzed because I thought, oh God, now everyone's going to start making fun of me for humming a Britney Spears song. But I guess before anyone had a chance, you're like, "I love that song." And then we low-key bonded over it, and I said that one part of the Britney Spears song, which is called Circus, it's like as if like you're jumping off of a cliff, and you're like, oh my God, yeah, I totally see that. And I think from that experience that I had with you, it kind of showed that I could listen to whatever song I wanted, and without being, I guess, afraid of having people judge me or whatnot. So I would definitely say that was my favorite memory with you.
Hi Aarti, happy 30th birthday. I'm sure you're doing lots and lots of fun things inside with Sahil. I'm sorry that your 30th birthday is like this, but you're an amazing person and you're the real hero right now, taking care of all of us. One of my favorite memories with you is, I think it was after a wedding Garba or some Garba in Naperville. We sat in the car and we talked for like more than an hour, just sitting together in the car and catching up on life. And I've just, whenever I think about you, I think about that moment and how open you are and how just caring you are and how we just sat there and listened to each other.
Hi Aarti.
Hey Aarti.
Just wanted to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I know Sahil's making this video for you, and he wanted us to answer some questions. So the first question was, what is our favorite memory with you? So I would say whenever you come to Columbus Garba, I think it's been a lot of fun being around you guys for that weekend. It's something that I know that I look forward to for a lot of the year. What are your best qualities? I think that obviously you're a very loving person, and I think that knowing Sahil for a very long time, I think that you have influenced him for the better, and I think that's obvious within your guys' relationship too. And then lastly, what dessert would you be? So the only dessert I remember really us eating is that like chocolate quartet thing that we ate at Mally's when you guys came to Cleveland the summer after med school. So I would say that, since I know that you really love chocolate. So hope you have a really nice birthday and that we get to see you guys soon.
Yeah, basically to second that, I would say the best memory is just the time that we've gotten to spend together, or I guess all of us, whether it was in Chicago or here in Ohio, doing Garba or even for both of our weddings. I would say the thing that I like about you is that you just are a genuine and kind-hearted person. That's, obvious just kind of first meeting you that you had those qualities. And then I don't really know what dessert I would pick for you, so I'll just say the same thing that Renuka said. But yeah, happy birthday, and I hope you have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Aarti.
Hi, Aarti.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We're very sorry that we can't join you on this birthday, but COVID happens. So, 3 questions. My favorite memory of you is when you basically daily, multiple times a day, checked in on me, helped me with my allergies when I was struggling, and that just kind of meant a lot to me.
Hey Aarti, happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Hope you have a nice, wonderful, relaxing day. Stay safe.
Yeah,
And we have a little friend here, Baby Ro, and he also wants to say hi and happy birthday. Stay safe and have a good birthday.
All right, we'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Bye.
And my favorite memory with Aarti, in fact, I have two. One, I remember ભાવગીત માટે જ્યારે આપણે ફ્રાઇડેસના પહેલાં ભેગા થતા તો when we had a ભાવગીત practice at Prabhu's home, ત્યારે little Aarti used to sit with us and sing ભાવગીત. That was really such a unique experience. અને that time obviously we didn't have kids ને અમને એટલો experience નહોતો કે kids born here and growing up can sing in Gujarati with so much bhav, affection, understanding, with sur, tal, everything. So I always cherished that, loved that so much. And another one, memory karta, it's also a proud moment I saw when one time, I think it was at Jayesh uncle's house, karaoke night કરી હતી, or Snehal uncle's house, બેમાંથી એક, when we did a karaoke night, and me and Prabhu, we sang a song together, Mukeshnu, Jeena Yaha Marna Yaha, and Aarti was recording that, but the happiness and the feeling of pride I saw on her face કે પપ્પાની એકદમ લાડકી દીકરી, now married a woman, and then her dad was singing, always he sang so good. And while recording, Aarti was feeling so much proud. ને એના મોઢા પર જે expression હતા, I would always remember that. Sorry for a long message, but I don't know, I wanted to mention both of them.
Again, happy birthday and enjoy your day.
Happy birthday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi Aarti, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aarti.
And Aarti, I remember you as a little girl, the very first time we met in a Shani Mission Park. And also I remember you when Pramila Ba invited her zero level class at her Oletha home, and you came in your little chaniya chori and you are running around in a home, and Hemant uncle was carrying you and playing with you. I still remember that picture in my mind.
I'm so happy with your relationship with my mom. She was great with you, and you're great with her, and it was great characteristics of yours that you had a good character of being friendly and got along with everybody, and so I remember that from our time. Yeah.
Hi Aarti, happy birthday. We remember you. The favorite things about you was reading Geetamrutam together. And you are, as I remember you, you are very kind, family-oriented person, and very caring, and especially, of course, to your friends, but to elderlies. You look after elderlies very well. And I liked when you did Prarthana for when your Dadaji passed away, even though your dad and mom were in India. You both sang Bhagavad. And another favorite memory of me with you is that you sent Bhagavad to us on Ram Navami, both of you, which was very nice, right? And
my favorite memory is also one of the speech you gave in your wedding reception, and how you express the importance of the family. And of course, I agree with Preeti about your best quality.